Hello and welcome everybody to the video. Today we have some VRS GT3 action from Road Atlanta in the Ferrari. And see how we go. Number 6 car in this race, starting P12. As is always the case here at Road Atlanta, qualifying was ridiculously close. It always is because it's such a short lap and just the way the circuit is, always very close. Very popular one as well, which helps. So there we go. First attempt at this, I think yesterday or the day before. Tried to have a go and got murdered, so I didn't help the scenario, but still. See if we can have more luck this time round.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Okay, I got caught off guard. Last time I was, oh, hello. Oh, this is, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my. How did I not get killed there? Holy cow. Oh, wow. Oh, we're alive after that. Runs very slow here on the first lap. Oh, my God. What is going on? Oh, very scared. Oh my God, what are these BMWs doing? Going so slowly. I'm going to go defensive on this Mercedes. Alright, hopefully these BMWs can start to move. Well, what a start. Oh man, crazy. Anyway, we just survived. I think we were that close to being killed. It's not funny, but we go defensive again. Really don't want to get passed by this Mercedes. Bit of cloud cover coming over the top. Where are we? I think we gained a spot. Well, no, we held where we were. Just gained back the one spot we lost. Being balked on the start. Alright, let's get into a groove if we can. Having to adjust to the setup. I tried to use a different setup for qualifying that drove or drives very differently to this one, so readjust again to this setup. Get the feeling the Ferrari is not the quickest around here. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. I think the Mercedes and the Bimmer are the quick boys around Road Atlanta. Pretty sure. That's why there's a lot of them this week. There's always a lot of Mercedes though. It's just such a user-friendly car, and just generally at least, you know, decent pretty much everywhere. So. Not feeling very pacey right now though. We're holding position more or less, but it'd be good if we can try and enter a top 10, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Just don't have the pace right now. Have the pace to hold, but that's about it right now. Even then, we're sort of slowly dropping off the back of the BMW. Of course, making sure I had surround sound on for the headset, which I do. Ah, wide. Alright. Oh, that was scary. They got a real bad exit. Starting to think maybe I should have stuck with that setup. Anyway, we'll keep going. I think the pace is there to at least be decent. I've just got to get used to the setup again. As you can see, the line ahead just kind of keeps going, so it's not like we're too far off the pack. But a little bit worried about the Mercedes behind us. Seems to have some pace, so... We could run through that last chicane, but anyway. Really need more deaths ahead right now, because right now probably actually ended up 13th. I think this Mercedes is going to eventually get us, so... Ooh. Oh, whoa, what's happened here? Whoa! Whoo! How the hell did I get that stopped? Oh,
Right, clear on the right.
you didn't quite expect me to do that. Wow, what happened there? Jesus, that's bizarre, but anyway. Looked like he must have got murdered going down to the chicane, but anyway, freebie. Take it. Man, that was scary, anyway. Thank God we're in GT3s, because if we were not with if we did something without ABS, then that was going to be disaster. Alright, let's get into it. Looks like that's bunched up the pack ahead as well, so made things a bit more interesting. It's the kind of stuff we need. Fortunately, I think my raw pace is pretty poor, even more so than normal, so kind of relying on shenanigans to keep me in the game. I have to go, hopefully I can go back and watch that, because that, I don't know how that happened, just a plume of smoke and then stopped right there. It's a very bizarre incident. Anyway. Mercedes got an absolute killer run, then got a wiggle. Battle of the Bimmers up ahead. One of them's got damage as well. Either someone got into him or he's managed to somehow lose it down there, which is pretty much unheard of on your own, so especially in GTs, so oh, terrible. That's why you don't curb hop like that, not in this sort of car. Now top 10's the aim at the moment, but I still I'm not convinced we'll do it. Just don't have the raw pace, unfortunately. I struggle to stay top 15 at this point, just don't have any pace. Partly just me being bad and probably the set being a little bit too pointy for me. Certainly starting to think I should have tried the other one. I think it might have suited a bit better, but anyway, all good. Hopefully some more shenanigans not involving us that happen ahead that can help us out. Now keeping with these two, which is good. Oh, here we go. Gonna start kicking off. Hers a straight line speed. I theoretically should in the Ferrari, but I think that Mercedes is going to have the speed here. Quadruple or triple toe.
Right side. Slow car ahead.
Uh-oh.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Car stop. On the left. Clear.
He manages to do it. Despite all that, there was all sorts of stuff going on in that corner, but anyway. Oh, what happened there? He just... we're in 9th all of a sudden, so I'll take that. Can we hold it though? It's the question. I don't know if we can. Chris had a really bad run, that's good. That was weird, like Chris just backed out and seemed to be surprised when I went for the move. Like, I don't know, it was strange. Like I was right behind him, right in view, and he just kind of backed off and must have just assumed I wouldn't go for it, or I'm not sure. But anyway, all good. Hopefully this is a set that kind of gets better as the race goes on, is my hope. Maybe gets a bit more comfortable as the track wears in or grips up a bit. That would help. It's a tense battle here. Pit window has opened, so we can take the early stop if need be. Probably not the option though with traffic and the like. React very well to that curb. He's keen for this position back, I think Chris. Probably feels a bit robbed after he was just sitting there minding his own business and I went bombing down the inside, but I mean, moves on. He didn't defend, so... Okay, interesting, David. Oh, wow, yeah, David. That Audi ain't looking too pretty. If we had some Audi on Audi conflict earlier on, maybe. Anyway. He's limping, that might be another freebie. In due time, maybe. Does not look particularly comfortable in that car, and that rear right's looking pretty sad. Wow, we had a really good run for the first sector though. Really good run. Yeah, wow, he's struggling big time. Should be another one. Yeah, wow. Right side of the Audi is very sad indeed. Yeah, I think he's just limping home at this point, so that's another one for us. P8 now. Oh, the Bimmer's going to absolutely fly by too. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, wow. A bit wide there. Got some understeer at mid-corner. Now he's going to pull in. That's fair enough. Probably try and see if he can ninja some repairs. But anyway, another freebie for us. Good, good. P8 now. Now, I'll see if we can hold it, though. That's the question now. Everything's settled down a bit again. More pace is going to come into it again, and I just don't think I have any, so... As I said, I do feel like the car is getting more comfortable as the... Maybe as the fuel wears down and the race wears on, and more grip on track. It does feel like it's getting a little bit more comfortable, but... As I say, still don't feel like I've got any sort of pace here. I feel like I'm pretty far off right now. Top 5 have absolutely bolted. Good battle there for the P4 though, by the looks of it. So that's good to see, but yeah. Top 5 are gone, but the rest of us are all squabbling. I think if we can hold the top 10, I'll be happy, because I just don't feel like I have the raw pace on the 2 guys behind. So anyway, hopefully they can start squabbling and that can help me out. That'd be good. Oh, them are off. Uh-oh. This is risky. God, he recovered and didn't spear off. Still a few minutes away from halfway, so I'm not even halfway through this race yet, technically. Well, that's a bit deep there from Andrew, I think. I don't know, made it work. Fair enough. As you were. Just gotta be careful. I've had the Ferrari. I mean, it was a long time ago, and the car's changed and been updated since, obviously, with BOPs and everything, but I have had the car spin on me into T1, have the whole rear end go in the entry. It's still a very bizarre spin. To this day, I still don't quite understand what happened, because it just... You know, I literally was in an endurance GT3 race. I've literally done the same thing, you know, however many laps before, or for however many laps up to that point, and then just did it again, and car went, oh, sorry, no, I'm gone. Oh, bit of a bizarre one. It was, anyway. Going along okay, though, at the moment. Hanging off the back of Andrew, and then we've got Chris and Philippe hanging off the back of us. Don't know what happened to the number 10. I'm going to assume he must have pitted, so there's a threat that we'll see if he comes back later. Andrew seems to be on edge. He's pushing a lot. Just kind of keeping it straight, best I can anyway. they are indeed squabbling over P4. Oh no, no. Oh no, it looks like Andre might have had a moment. So he's dropped back to 5th. So there you go, but keep going along. Good run to the first sector there. I felt like it was pretty crap too, so that's always nice. They were catching the Bimmer ahead actually, which is good. But Andrew's actually getting away from him. He's actually starting to pull some pace now. Seems like he's recovered from those couple of errors. Sort of towing Chris with him for leaps, just about hanging in there behind him. PB, but Andrew still pulls. Bulk pace that lap. Sorry, off track. Good. Now that we've all kind of fanned out, sorted ourselves out, plodding along, we're all doing good pace, I think, now. So anyone who pitted early trying to get out of the pack may have actually ended up being cucked here, so that's good. Might work out in our favour staying out this time. Oh, Andrew's just got bulk pace though, he's just absolutely bolting. I feel like my laps aren't that bad, but he just keeps pulling. So now keeping ahead of Chris for now. We are seemingly slowly dropping fleet, which is good. So
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
there we go. Thanks for that spot up. Only thing I have that's disadvantage is I'm pretty sure the Bimmer from memory is the best fuel-wise of the GT3s. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it is. I know the Ferrari I think is pretty good too, but pretty sure the Bimmer is the best of the lot. So from memory, so they should gain in the stop that way. Yeah, we are dropping fleet now, which is good. One less car to worry about. good run up the straight that time. So we shouldn't go one more. We should definitely stay going the amount of laps we're doing. So we'll short fill slightly. Not much though. Should have about a litre spare, so should be fine on that. Hopefully that might help us stay in the game. Oh, so close to 117. This cloud cover can help me get it. Oh, beautiful run through the first sector. Bit of a bad run over the hill there, but it's okay. And a bad run to the straight. Pretty much bled all the time we gained in the first sector there. That's right, Andrew's caught Wano, and they're battling. I think Wano's pace isn't quite up to what Andrew's is and probably what mine and Chris is, so maybe there might be a spot there, we'll see, still time. Run out of chicane. Oh, Wano in. Will be at 117. There we go. Yeah, car definitely feels better now. A bit skittish at the start, but looks like the more the track's wearing in, better this set's getting. A lot of cloud cover coming over too, so it might actually be a bit cooler as well, which might be helping. A little bit slidey there though.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yep, pit not this lap but the next one. I managed to make back all that time. We had a bit of a slide in the first sector that cost us time, but managed to claw that back according to the relative, according to the time difference there on the dash, so nearly matching our last time, which is good. 12 minutes to go, got about 10 laps to go on this one, so we'll sprint to the end after the stop. So top 10 is still the aim, so if we can hold top 10 then mission accomplished, but we'll see how we go. Oh, look at that, beautiful. That's what I like to see. That consistency, that's what we're after here. Pearl of a lap time too. It could almost be a 17.8. Probably would be if I could finish it off and get the final chicane right, but we've got a pit unfortunately. But did a kick-ass in lap at least, which is good. That's what you want.
The leader's pitting now.
Everyone else will probably pit now. I can't go anymore, so.
The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now.
So, no tyres, 20 litres, cool. Let's find out. As I say, the Bimmers should gain in the stocks. I'm pretty sure they're better on fuel. We'll find out. Alright. Apparently not. Apparently he lost out. jumped Yano, so that's good. Or Wano, however you say it. It's good. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or did he beat him out? Oh, Chris beat him out, damn it. Hoped he would. It's alright. Plus from that pit stop. Yeah, well, we gained a lot actually, so that's good.
The lead is pitting now.
Hopefully Wano and Chris can start battling, that's the plan, but I get the feeling Chris will start pulling away. I think he's got a little more pace, but
The lead is pitting now.
so there we go. We should be good on fuel. We should be not going any more than that, and we won't actually by the time, so that's good. I don't think we will anyway. If we do, well, we're in trouble, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we're up. Yeah, no, we're doing 9 laps with 9.5 minutes to go, so there's Andrew. Oh, we're going to beat Andrew out too. Suck rocks. Sucked in. Wow, he actually dropped a lot. Wow. Either had a really bad in-lap or took too much fuel, or both. Yeah, wow, he dropped even behind Chris. Wow. It's really me and Chris the big beneficiaries of the pit stops. Gained a bunch of spots, which is good. Well, a couple of spots. Now we just got to hold Chris back for 7 laps. Oh, hello, there's a battle going on up here, but I think we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure we're P6 now. Wow. I'm gonna hold this. I would absolutely take that result. I wasn't coming to this expecting that kind of result, so it'd be good. Terrible run through the chicane there, got too much wheel spin on exit. We'll see, Chris might have something to say about that. He got a lot of pace back there. They are battling behind, which is just what we're after. So it should be pretty much a straight fight between me and Chris for P6. I definitely feel like the set's noticeably gotten better as the race has worn on, obviously with more grip laid down. It was pretty, I think it's a pretty pointy set, but where it itself from tend to be pretty pointy anyway, so that's pretty typical, but with obviously more grip being laid down, it's sort of helping the set, kind of playing into it a little bit, which is good. So yeah, he's closing Chris, looming ever so slowly. 6 to go. Just got to keep pushing. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I've choked it. I've choked. Oh no. Had a really bad run to the first sector. And then stuffed it completely by nearly losing at the hill. And a terrible run to the straight just to really, really ran the point home of stuffing that lap. Wow. That was a terrible lap. Well, the battle is well and truly on. Yeah, well, that was an awful lap. Anyway. Bring it on. And bring it, I say.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
full serious mode engaged. Let's see if we can keep this position. Would be good too. Be a shame to have that little error at the end after driving a pretty spotless race, to have that at the end wreck it. So let's see if we can put the head down, make back the time. Better through first sector that time. Yeah, not too bad that time round. Yeah, squabbling as well for that last spot on the podium, so we'll see if that maybe ends in tears. Always a chance. Doing exactly what we need to do, just pumping in consistent laps, keeping it clean. That's all we need to do. 3 to go this time by it. So 3 more laps to hold on. Two laps to go. We're holding him just at the edge of a second, which is good. It's just at that range where he can't get close enough to have a go. That's all we need to do.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Job. They're actually catching Andre ahead as well, but galloping away from the guys behind. That's good. So 1 more lap to hold on. Just got to do that again for 1 more lap, and you should be set here. Bad run to the last chicane, that's okay. Hasn't lost us too much. Much curve there. It's alright. Not a particularly good run on the straight, but should be good enough. All it need to be just a decent run. That should be enough. I don't think you'll get close enough to have any sort of look, so. Stuff. There we have it. Nice, nice. Happy with that. That was very good. And there we have it. Half a litre left in the tank, so bang on with fuel.
There's the flag.
Beautiful.
It's over.
I'm happy with that.
Great job. You did really well.
A couple of close calls, had a couple little nudges along the way, and then obviously nearly got murdered right away on the first lap with Diego, but thankfully didn't. But that was good. No, we ooh, okay. Yeah, it was good. No, wow. I'm happy with that. I didn't. Yeah, I figured I'd be, be lucky to get a top 10. But as I say, the car really came good. Like, the more the race went on there, the more the track gripped up, more rubber was laid down, and everything. The car just got better and better. So it probably helped. Obviously, I was adjusting more to it as well and everything. But yeah, I'll take that. I think it was 12th to 6th in the end. So really nice, good stuff. So yeah, here we are, Road Atlanta GT3. As long as you don't get murdered and get a decent bunch of people, it can be a really, really good time. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. And until next time, it's bye for now.